What's good?
Fantasy Cookout. Hey, with your boys, Mr. Davon, Mr. Trade for yourself. Catch it every goddamn day on YouTube, TikTok, IG, all social media platforms, dropping that knowledge. Hey, people running to the bank, but you need to run to this man right here for that strength, man. He's giving you that knowledge for free. Hey, and he ain't gonna take your money, but if you give it, he will. And we got Mr. Marque, Mr. College of Football aficionado in the piece. And he's been watching all these teams making moves. Hey, man. Looks like, Panthers are hungry. They want a quarterback, man. They real hungry. Big question is, who do they want? Do they want Bryce Young or do they want CJ Stroud? And that's to be continued on this episode of the Fantasy Cookout. And last but not least, we'd like to thank everybody who's new to this podcast, everybody who's liked, subscribed, shared it. We're growing every day, and I'm loving it. Loving the interaction with the, fans and everybody else. Hey, it's going to be a beautiful thing this is growing up to be. And, before we know it, it'll be time for fantasy draft season. So, who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a fact.
By the way, I'm happy to say that this has been the most eventful week of, the NFL in a while. So, we got a lot of stuff to cover. Gonna try to cover in a short amount of time, but like the pastor says, I got a short sermon and I plan to be here for a minute.
All rise.
But we'll let to see what the spirit leads us. The good old fantasy spirit leads us this evening.
little blasphemous, but okay. little blasphemous.
Don't be offended, people. Don't be offended. All right. So we're going to start off with our topic number one.
All rise.
The Bears and the Panthers trade. Man, everybody was talking about this. And, I wanted to wait to talk to it with my boys. I figured it'd be better commentary than me doing a lone solo one. But, very interesting trade that I did not expect the Panthers to pull for the Bears' number one pick. So here's the statistics. The Bears, they got DJ Moore, which the Bears needed a number one wide receiver really bad, and DJ Moore is the answer for that. They got a 2023 first round pick, which is the number 9 pick of this draft. Then they got a second round pick, which is number 161 pick of this draft. A 2024 first round pick and a 2025 second round pick, all just for this number 1 pick this year. Man, that's a lot to give up.
It's important though. It's important.
I mean, I guess this is like a dynasty, or a chance to have one with these quarterbacks.
Yeah, because they looking at the future of what quarterbacks are going to be available. It's not me. We kind of going through a change of guard right now.
Yep.
A lot of fresh faces at quarterback. So.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers on the decline. Tom Brady's retired. I mean, the old guard is gone now. The new school is in. You got Pat Mahomes. You got Lamar Jackson, who we're going to be talking about later.
Yeah, Josh Allen's.
We got the Jalen Hurts. We got all of them coming up. The Joe Burrows. I forgot this dude's name for the Chargers because he hurt me so bad this season. I'd rather not even think about him right now. Anyway, man, the Bears had a big come up, so I'll give a round of applause to the Bears for doing a good job with that negotiation. And now their receiving core is DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, and Chase Claypool at the number 3 position. So we're gonna see what. I want to call this dude Kyler Murray. Dude, I cannot remember this dude's name. Help me out, crew.
Oh, you talking about geez, what's his name? The boy from Ohio State.
We all forgot Justin Fields' name.
Justin Fields, that's it. Yeah. Justin Fields, the guy that runs.
And for all of us,
yeah, fail.
Oh yeah, that was
bad. But Justin Fields got a receiving core. But in later news, we found out he lost his number one RB. And, so we're going to have to see what he does with that. With the Bears, get the number 9 pick, you think they're going to make a move to get a running back?
Not first round, I don't think. I think they
yeah,
need.
I don't think.
I think they need some offensive line help.
Okay. So they need some offensive line help. That's interesting. I don't know who. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. I don't know who is. Let's see. NFL draft. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, me personally, I believe that this was a great trade that the Bears made, because at the end of the day, what I've been saying over the last few weeks is like the Bears, they need everything. Like they need everything, and getting these picks right here, these extra picks are going to give them the opportunity to, get everything because that's what they need at the end of the day. Like they don't need just one pick. One pick is not going to help them get into contention. Right. But now you get your first round pick this year. You got your DJ Moore, number 1 receiver. You got extra picks. Like, you're putting yourself into the position to build a nucleus and actually get what you need around you.
Right.
This is true. I mean, we look at this. I mean, this is WalterFootball.com. It's kind of the site we've been using a lot for our NFL draft. Well, it looks like Carolina Panthers, they're saying that CJ Stroud is going to be the number 1 pick, which, we'll see how that works.
Yeah.
That could possibly be it. And then they're saying, Houston get Bryce Young.
Well, they've been saying Houston for Bryce Young since the last season. Since last season, so
yeah,
I'm not surprised at that.
Yep. I mean, is CJ Stroud worth the number 1 pick?
Yes, he's a number 1 pick. He's a number 1 draft type quarterback. So I'm not gonna discount him.
So he's gonna turn around. He's gonna be the next Cam Newton. That's what you're saying for the Panthers.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. He's not terrible. I mean, in my opinion, I think he's probably the best Ohio State quarterback that came out recently. I'll say that much.
Okay, fair.
I think he got the most upside. So.
I would like to see how this turns out for him. I mean, that last showing that he had, he almost beat Georgia. I mean,
I say he's no scrub, man. He's no scrub.
Yeah.
Two-time Heisman runner-up, no scrub.
Still second place though.
Next.
Yeah. Continue. Bryce Young for Houston, Texas, which we've been saying, that's pretty much what we think would be the best place for him. Him going back with Mechie. Mechie still got it in him. Hopefully, Mechie's healed. That's the biggest thing. He's got a continuous disease. The Arizona Cardinals, Christian Gonzalez. Haven't heard of him before, from Oregon. Marque?
No, I don't know much about him. I don't know much about teams out west.
The Colts with Will Levis.
We
kind of figured that would happen. Okay. Seattle Seahawks with Will Anderson.
Roll Tide.
Okay. Not bad. Tyree Wilson. Don't know too much about him. Ooh. The Raiders. We just found out that Jimmy G is going to the Raiders. So, and he got a good deal with them. Do you think Anthony Richardson is going to be a nice, backup?
I'm not taking him first round, but he probably will make a great backup because he's gonna need some work. And then if you pick up Jimmy G, which I think they picked him up, right?
No, they gave him a contract.
So if Jimmy G's with the Raiders, I mean, at best, he's just a filler quarterback. He's like that bridge to get you to the next one. A good bridge, strong bridge. To get you to the next one.
Hey, maybe he can, be a better performing Geno earlier in his career. Like he can get the opportunity to actually perform. Depending on because Jimmy G's deal is only 3 years, so we can see, they can test him out, let him learn from Jimmy G, unless Jimmy G gives them the Aaron Rodgers, I mean not the Aaron Rodgers, but the Tom Brady treatment like Tom Brady gave him back in Patriots.
Well, nah, he ain't at that level yet to do that. But, I mean, Anthony Richardson, I won't be surprised if he don't see the field this year. I'll say that much.
Fair. I think Jimmy G will get hurt. I mean,
I ain't gonna wish that on. I ain't
gonna wish it on him, but
I don't think he'll get hurt, man. But because at the end of the day, Jimmy G, he's like better than serviceable quarterback. So
okay,
I mean the man been to a Super Bowl, so
yeah. So did Trent Dilfer, and won one.
Andrew Dilfer is decent though. Man. He's okay. Dilfer wasn't terrible.
Chris is gonna find a way to diminish your character. He's gonna find a way to poo-poo on your success in some way.
Right.
Hey man, it is what it is. All right, Falcons, they suck. Continuing on,
that's what they need. They need to get it from lineman. That's a great pick for the Falcons.
Dude, they got a freaking tight end. They went and got freaking what's his name? He used to play for the Titans. They went and got him. I'm like, what do you need a freaking tight end for? You need a effing quarterback. Anywho,
I'll take a guard though, because at the end of the day, if they don't get a quarterback, they're gonna need somebody to block for Ritter. So, then you have two tackles, they got Jake Matthews on the other side. They get another offensive tackle that's ready to roll. But then I think it's a big deal.
Ooh, Jalen Carter. They say he's looking a little bit sluggish in the combine.
Yeah, he had his pro day. He had a best pro day.
It's pro day?
Yeah, it's pro day, Joe. I think it was today.
They said he wasn't looking at top caliber.
Nah, they say he came in, gained 9 pounds since the combine.
Oh, that dude been is celebrating hard.
Yeah, he said he got slow.
Do you think
he didn't run the 40, he didn't do any agility drills.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
I was gonna say, do you think he may be a little distracted right now from
the
events that he's had?
Yeah, I mean,
he got issues.
Yeah. He might be these legal things. This is what I thought they were gonna pick up right here.
Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be a good pick, but I think that they need to get they need to grab like a different position group. I feel like they don't need to draft a running back this early. They need somebody who can be an all-pro at their position from the defensive side, from the offensive line, like something like running backs. I mean, I hate to say this, but running backs are just so expendable. You can get you a running back in the 5th round. You can get you a running back and just plug him in because we see it happen all the time. It happens all the time. So you need somebody like a Jalen Carter or somebody's going to be able to help you immediately.
Very true. I agree. And then the Eagles rounded out with Lucas Van Ness. I never heard of him before. Yeah. Okay. It's actually a pretty reasonable, draft lineup. Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty responsible draft. What I'm looking, don't like nothing too out the way.
Yeah, but we won't know until the front office shows what they do on draft night. So That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun night. We might have to have a little show after the first round just to talk about the different highlights, the different players we agree and disagree with that were picked up in the first round. So
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see what the Bears do with their pick, and we'll see who the Panthers choose, whether it be Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. That's the biggest one. But we can move on to our next segment. Players finding a new home. It's a bunch of players that got, released or traded or moved on from their homes. So they got their little knapsack and start walking. Some of them got in that bag, that little knapsack, a nice stack. Some of them, out here in these fantasy free agency streets right now.
Right.
So first one we want to talk about, the Bears, like we mentioned before, they let David Montgomery moved on from him and agrees to a 3-year deal, $18 million with $11 million guaranteed with the Lions. Hey, bravo to that agent. That's a pretty nice deal right there for a running back. That's, David Montgomery's caliber. You get $11 million guaranteed. Shit.
I take it.
Take that money. Hey, he walked up in there. He was like this, man.
Give me my money.
David Montgomery. And so now, the Bears, like we talked before, they got to pick up and find a replacement. Now they had the backup, which I cannot remember his name. I'm feeling my
That
age
was a
right
Khalil. That was Khalil, right? Khalil.
now. No, that's Herbert. Khalil Herbert.
Yeah.
Khalil Herbert. Okay. Herbert.
Yeah, Khalil Herbert. There you go. You had to jog my memory right there. Thanks, Vaughn. I'm like this. I'm like this right now.
What?
Yeah, that was me at that moment. But but next on the docket, we got the Rams cornerback Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Miami Dolphins for a 2023 third-round pick, and tight end Hunter Long, which I don't know. I'm like,
What?
who that? I ain't heard of him before.
I mean, it's funny. Like Jalen Ramsey was used to be like this top tier can't miss. Ramsey Allen type corner, right? DB.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's only worth the third pick.
Hey, time is undefeated, man, and he's getting old. Revis got old, man. Revis Island, he had to go back to the inland. Hey, man, he started getting burnt. I haven't stayed every corner. And then, speaking of corners, we got Mr. Darius Slay got released by the Eagles, and there's some speculation he could become a Raider. Just a little bit of speculation, but today he was released by the Eagles, so we'll see, who goes out for Darius Slay.
Yeah, he'll get picked up.
I know, of course, he could be picked up. Do you think he'll get do you think what caliber cornerback he is right now at his age? Because I think he's in his 30s, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's on a decline, but I think he's still serviceable. I mean,
he's in that Ramsey group. Him and Ramsey are probably in the same group in terms of caliber of cornerbacks. I mean, he's the guy. I feel like he's a guy that you want on your roster, especially if you're somebody like, let's say, I don't know, the Carolina Panthers, who got burnt. Yeah. That corner got burnt by Mike Evans so much in that game. I mean, if you feel like Evans, you might need you a corner.
Right.
You might need a corner. I would take Darius Slay. I mean, hey, the price is right? Price is right.
Yep.
I take him.
Yep. Yeah. Very true. I agree. But we'll see what happens with Darius Slay. Next on the docket, we got the 49ers, Jimmy G. He's going to the Raiders. Hey, I can say a lot of things about Jimmy G, but Jimmy G's like this.
Give me my money.
Jimmy G got a good agent. That man has made money. I mean, he got a 3-year, $67.5 million deal with the Raiders. So, hey, Congratulations, Jimmy G. You're a mediocre quarterback, but you're still getting paid, man. Take them checks, man. Take them checks while you can. All right.
Hey, well,
Where does
hold on.
Jimmy G?
Speaking of the Raiders, though,
Where does Jimmy G? I really want to know where does Jimmy G rank in terms of fantasy quarterbacks?
Shit.
Where is he?
He
Where
ain't even in the
where
top
is
10
he?
in my book.
I mean,
Is he somebody that you wouldn't? Is he somebody that you wouldn't even draft? Would you not even draft him?
Oh, hell no. I ain't drafting him.
I don't know if they're fair to say that.
What? I'll draft him in
Like
the late round if I need a backup.
Like I'm saying like, is Jimmy G a quarterback that you don't need to draft? Like is he just going to be one that you can pick up in free agency? Is really what I'm asking. Is that pretty much how his draft stock is going to go?
I don't think so.
Season?
I don't think so because in a deep league, he's gonna get picked up. Because it's too many new quarterbacks going to be out there. It's way too many teams that are not going to have, a quarterback that's got too many question marks. So yeah. I think he'll get picked up in deeper leagues. He'll get drafted.
Okay.
In deeper leagues, like 12-team leagues.
Yeah.
He'll get picked up.
14-team leagues, yeah. I mean, yeah, because you ain't got much to choose from after a
now,
while.
if it's an 8-team league, no, you're probably not. But
unless it's a 2-team, 2 QB league, that's not the only. He's a QB 2 in my book. He's a QB 2.
Okay, yeah. I thought so.
Yeah. I'm not drafting the QB 1 level. He'll be like at the. If I had to draft him, it would probably be like out of 12-team league, probably like in the 8th round. Yeah, that's probably where I'll see him at. But speaking of, QBs, Mr. Aaron Rodgers made a nice little wish list, which we're going to talk about later in the show. But part of his wish list was Mr. Allen Lazard, who got a 4-year, $44 million deal from the Jets. So, hey, congratulations, Mr. Allen Lazard. You are going to the bank. Hey, hey, you're winning. You're winning, man. You're winning. So,
well, I think he's gonna need a New Jersey because he ain't need as much in Green Bay. So he gonna need all his coins.
Oh man, but the thing about that's like puzzling to me is that you got all these wide receivers now with talent. You got Elijah Moore. Yeah, but you got Elijah Moore, you got Garrett Wilson, and then you got him. I mean,
that's good.
Yeah, but who's gonna be the third?
The Bengals. That's just like the Bengals, man.
But who's gonna drop the ego and be the third one? Because who's gonna be alpha? Because Garrett Wilson sounds like the alpha of that team right now.
It's probably gonna be Lazard.
I don't know if Garrett Wilson's gonna be able to handle that.
I think Lazard gonna be third.
What do you think, Vaughn? What do you think?
I mean, look, guys. I mean, unless I was sleeping under a rock, man, Allen Lazard didn't make that much noise to me last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, unless I was sleeping under a rock and I was just unless I'm tripping or something, I mean, let me know. But he wasn't making any noise where he was, so I'm surprised I'm surprised he's gonna be making $11 million a year. He's gonna be making $11 million per year.
Hey, you know who else was making money and didn't do jack shit? A man with 3 letters, MVS, Marquez Valdez Scantling. And you know what? This man is a Super Bowl champion now.
Yep. Put some respect on his name, man. And he played well in the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. He came through. Yeah.
Hey.
Look. I'm just gonna say this, okay? He folded in the regular season with me. He folded with me in the regular season, but he came alive in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did it when he counted.
So
hey, MVS
kind of like an MVP.
Kind
of like that tight end, that tight end from Buffalo. He started wanting to play well in the playoffs. Is when he started
why are you talking about him, man?
Hey, that tight end that was said,
"Give me my money."
Mr. Fort Knox, Dawson Knox.
He got worse. He got paid and got worse.
Yep.
Hey, it's one that you're missing too, man. You hear about Darren Waller, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot all
Yeah,
about him.
he got traded to the Giants.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
crazy.
interesting, man. That's interesting. That's a
Yes.
good pickup for Daniel Jones, man.
Yeah, that's a big target. I mean, as long as he can
So
stay healthy. That's the thing about it, though. It's like because most of last season he was sitting out. He was hurt.
yeah,
So is he going to stay healthy enough? I mean,
I'll draft him. Let him sit on the board.
I mean, guys. I mean, look, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna stay if he's gonna stay healthy or not. But in order for me to draft him, he would have to be the best available on the board at that particular time. That's the only way. Because, like you say, guys, you already know how I feel about these tight ends. They're a dime a dozen. Not really worried about them that much. So I'm gonna
favorite tight end.
if I have to, I will stream the position all season. If I have to.
Message.
Well, look, I think this year, man, we can't really look at injuries a lot. I mean, injuries important, but Christian McCaffrey kind of proved everybody wrong this year. So
yeah, he shot the hell out of me.
But McCaffrey, but that's the thing. But McCaffrey is a different animal. He's a different animal.
I know, but injuries are injuries, man. He had them 2 straight years, and you know, and you grab McCaffrey was a huge risk, but they paid off if you had him.
Saquon, but Saquon, he redeemed himself too.
He did. That's there you go. That's what I'm saying. So it's hard to play the injury card. But you got, like you said, you got to be strategic with it because you really don't know. So that's why you keep a backup to a person that maybe has a chance of going out with injury.
Very true. Very true. All right, let's move on to the next one. This was today, actually. Mr. Jamal Williams, Mr. Mr.
That's all I gotta say, man. Don't let these tears fool you. There's all dog around this mug. I'm good.
Best speech ever, by the way. Best speech ever. He got paid for 3 years, $12 million with $8 million guaranteed to the New Orleans Saints. I mean, round of applause. Hey, he's a favorite of mine, man. Super nerd. You know, hey, he reps it hard. He stays loyal to his brand.
He does.
He is who he is. He is who he is. I laugh at all his speeches. And then, just a few hours ago, Zeke Elliott was released from the Dallas Cowgirls. Which is meaning that, in my opinion, Tony Pollard would be a mid-second round pick in the fantasy drafts now because he had a pretty good showing before he got injured. I think Tony Pollard is a good second round, maybe high third round pick.
Yeah, I think third round. I want to know who his backup is, though. That's what I want to know. That's important. That's important.
Yeah. Who was the backup when Zeke was hurt?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
now, guys. Do you have any do you guys have any feelings about this? About Zeke being cut? He has some money. I mean, he has some good money left on his deal. To get cut all of a sudden like that is kind of puzzling to me.
I mean, I think it was time.
Yep.
I think he kind of ran his course. Now I do believe he's a great ambassador to Dallas. I mean, he's good for the Cowboys. He wasn't really a troublemaker. I mean, he had his one little incident, but I think he was a good ambassador for Dallas. But he probably had one more run in with another team. And usually, you hit that next team, you kind of get some new life, new blood. It feels new. It's a little different. So he probably played better. But he like I said, he been in the league a long time, man. So he's gonna just play out the rest of his contract. This probably it for him.
I mean, he got paid, so hey, congratulations! You are an MVP in the bank at the bank right now. So
yeah, he won't sit long though. But it is weird that he got cut. I thought sure maybe they would just trade him. I would have got something for him, but I don't know. Maybe it's really not a market for Zeke.
Yeah, they kicked the tires on it, I guess, and they're just like, hey, ain't nothing out there worth spending time on trying to get a trade for him. So
he definitely won't be on the couch though. He'll be on somebody's team this year.
What team do you think needs a running back right now?
I mean, he'll be a backup role. He won't be starter.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't be starter.
Maybe the Jets.
It's possible. Maybe Tampa Bay.
Yeah, because I think Fournette's done, right?
Yeah, I think he got cut, but he'll get picked. Fournette definitely get picked up, so I ain't worried about that.
I mean, a lot of teams need running backs.
But it's back to what Vaughn was saying about drafting a quarterback, or drafting a running back.
Yeah,
dime a dozen. Like even the ones that get cut are decent. So it's like,
as long as they get the opportunity.
Yeah. So it's only a few running backs that come in and like can't miss. It's only so many Derrick Henrys. It's only so many Zeke's in the world. Yep. So, or Adrian Peterson. There's only so many of those.
Yeah, they're very.
You see those, you can't miss.
And being the backup role is less pressure, less stress on your body. You get more time to heal if you've had like residual injuries over the years. It's kind of like, and then you don't have to have as many touches, which I mean, you can probably perform better because you're not overexerting your body like you were at a starting role. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. He can play a good tandem position. I mean, you got the Eagles. I mean, Sanders left, so.
Yeah, so that's an option. I mean, I feel bad for Zeke, but if I was Zeke, I would have kept my nose clean, man. I was like, let me just stay on the team. I'll take a step back, and I'll be second string. I'll let Pollard come in, do his thing, and I'll play cleanup.
Yeah,
I won't be demanding any touches. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if Zeke was coming from the mindset to where he felt like he needed to be number one back. I don't know. I don't know if he had the opportunity to express to Jerry Jones, hey, Jerry Jones, I want to be a part. I want to be a Cowboy. I want to be a Cowboy. I'll step back. I don't know if he had that opportunity, but I'm telling you, man, it's always something with the NFL, man. It's always something with the NFL. So it's going to be interesting to see this.
Vaughn, I don't know these Cowboys you're talking about. All I know about this is the Cowgirls. So
I think that's actually appropriate. I think that's appropriate actually because Dak Prescott leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah,
Dak Prescott leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. All right, guys. I think we talked about enough of the players moving on. I think we hit the big high points of this contract season. It's still a lot more going on, so we're gonna have to see how everything shapes up. Yeah, we're gonna see how everything shakes up. Next on our list that we got.
Danger, 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 danger.
Lamar Jackson is tripping, boy. Look.
You failed, you big dummy.
Boy, oh boy. And I just made a quick short and IG post and TikTok about this. But this man said he was offered 3 years and $133 million guaranteed. Everything.
It ain't enough.
That ain't enough. All right, let's look at salaries.
That ain't even a market, man.
I mean, to look at that situation, he'll be making with that particular salary, he will be making $44.3 million per year. Guaranteed.
Exactly. And then we look at the cash ranks of quarterbacks right now. They'll make him number 4 above Pat Mahomes in his gargantuan contract.
Yeah, but look at but Mahomes on a 10-year deal. Lamar Jackson on a 3-year deal. That's no bueno.
But it's all guaranteed money.
But I'm gonna tell you what they were saying, what ESPN was saying about that deal though. They said most likely that 3-year deal is probably part of a 5-year deal. It probably been 3 years of that money guaranteed and 2 years of, incentives or whatever. So it probably won a 3-year deal. Because no way you offer a quarterback, Lamar Jackson, a 3-year deal. But if you have no agent, we don't know what's fact or fiction. So,
hey, we only can know what he told us, and then in his tweet, that's what he
Yeah.
said. He said, "I did all this without an agent." See, I'm like, bro,
you didn't do enough.
yeah, bro. I'm like this. You still fail. I mean,
You failed, you big dummy.
I think he's worth more, but he's also gambled on himself before in the past. And look what happened. He got hurt.
Right.
What's to say he doesn't have the same thing that happened again?
Right.
I get it. Gambling on yourself, if you got the talent, do it. But at a certain point, come on, man.
Yeah, I just think that. I mean, I don't think he leaves money on the table. I will say that, but I feel like he is due probably like a Deshaun Watson deal. He's worth that.
I mean, he's making $32 million right now.
That's
what is he guaranteed to make? What? Yeah, and he's guaranteed. Well, if he would have took the franchise tag, we would have made what 43 for that 1 year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, Vaughn. What you think?
He deserves a Deshaun Watson deal. That's all I'll say.
What you think, Vaughn?
Yeah. I mean, he deserves a 5 to 6 year deal. That's what he deserves. He's played at that high level. We know he's capable. We know he's a leader. But like, it's clear as day that if you watch football, you know that he deserves a 5 to 6 year deal. The only question that I have to you guys is about the conspiracy and the whole, pretty much, the narrative around the deal. Like, do you think that this is a bigger play? Do you think that he's trying to just say, "Hey, I'm trying to get this money," and say, "Hey, I'm so good of a player that I can get this money without an agent," and he's trying to, get other players to say, "Hey, you guys are good enough to where you don't really need an agent." Like that's my thing. It's like, what is he thinking in his mind? Like what is he trying to accomplish? That's really the only question I have. What is he trying to accomplish in this?
I mean,
good question.
I mean, maybe trying to buck. I don't know. They're trying to buck the system, start a new trend. I don't know, but agents are there for a reason, because the thing about contracts is it's a lot of legal matter in that stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more than just the financial. Yeah, you care if you're getting paid, but how are you going to get paid? Where are you going to get paid? We're going to pay you $44 million. Yeah, we'll give it to you. Yeah, we're gonna give it to you in Dogecoin, and then you look stupid because it's $44 million, but then you go cash out $15. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it could be something crazy because you don't really find print.
Now that would be unfortunate. Now that would be unfortunate.
Yes,
that would be unfortunate.
Yes. Go and play it, Chris.
You failed, you big dummy.
Played yourself. But that's why it's important. Listen, if you got a chance to make $44-45 million, come on, man. Just get your agent. Get your agent. Even just for this one deal. Just get your agent. Pay him a flat rate and be done with it.
Yeah, the small percentage you can pay him is like infinite amount of like the headaches you have to deal with negotiating with upper management
in
the office.
This could have been done last season.
Yeah,
we still talking about.
He could have went and got Jalen's agent.
There you go.
Simple.
Clearly, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to keep it at the level, if you want, that's what you want to do.
This is always just argument of just about I just don't know what's going on in not Deshaun Watson, Jesus, Lamar Jackson's head. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I mean, this is just gonna be a play-by-play, see what happens in the offseason. And I saw some articles saying that he's willing to sit. So
yeah, he gonna have to.
Yeah.
He gonna put Le'Veon Bell and sit.
Yeah, but you see what happened to Le'Veon. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Le'Veon and Lamar Jackson. But
I
Le'Veon's a lot older than Lamar Jackson, too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just think I don't know, man.
He's too good to sit, though. I don't think he'll sit, man. I mean, I still can't believe the Falcons ain't gave him a call. Like, I don't know, I can say maybe it's smoke and mirrors. Maybe that's why all these teams are saying we out. You know, hoping that you smooth the teams the other along, that you can put your own deal without competition.
I mean, I don't know what the Falcons are doing, to be honest with you, but they're smarter than me, right? I don't run a team, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I mean, you got Ritter, so.
Yep. All right. We're going to move on to our final segment, and it's all about Mr. Aaron Rodgers. I stayed in a dark room for 4 days to get my mind right to see if I was going to retire or not. But Mr. Rodgers has a little Christmas wish list. You know, Christmas in July. You know, it's not July yet, but, you know, he wants certain players. And like I said earlier, Allen Lazard was one of them. But surprisingly, we had another player that he wanted. You know who that player is, guys?
Who's that?
Mr. Odell
I
Beckham
do.
Jr. Yeah.
Odell, huh?
Yeah. It's been said that he wants Odell Beckham Jr. in that receiving core. What do you think?
I let Vaughn go.
The only thing that I have is, why does he have so many demands? Is the only question that I have. Like why are there so many demands? It's like, I'm just trying to understand. Like, look, you know, Aaron Rodgers, I still believe that he can play the quarterback position. I really do believe that he can still play at the quarterback position, because I just know that he's capable. It's just I just don't understand the demands. That's the only thing. The only thing I just do not understand the demands. Hey, I need to have, you know, all of these guys, you know, coming here with me. Because the issue that I have is you weren't doing anything with those guys. Like I say again, like I said, guys, unless I am under a rock, unless I was under a rock last season, I didn't see anything from Allen Lazard. Unless I was under the rock, the Green Bay Packers did not make the playoffs. Unless I was under a rock, Odell Beckham Jr. was not playing on a team in the National Football League last season. I mean, let me know something, guys. I just don't understand the demands. It's just the demands. That's all I really don't understand, because you could slide right in and you can make these Jets, you know what I'm saying, a decent team. It would make it a very difficult division. It would be a very difficult division, I would tell you that, but you would make them a team that's going to be respectable. They're going to be respectable now if he's the quarterback.
Yeah. Hey, from a wise man that once told me, you got to be cute to make demands. So is Aaron Rodgers cute enough to make demands?
For the Jets, yes, because let's be honest, man. Who's the last Jets quarterback? Broadway Joe? Come on, man.
You forget about the great Marque Sanchez.
Stop.
Oh, come on, dude. No, come on.
Yeah, he got to the championship game, but
twice.
Yeah,
twice. He only
what
lost
have they done since, though, man?
I mean, yeah.
Didn't Sanchez have the butt fumble?
He did.
Didn't he have the butt fumble?
Yeah.
You know, Sanchez. Look. Sanchez was a decent quarterback. He was a decent quarterback in the National Football League. He was a decent quarterback in the National
he
Football
was.
League. I'll give him that. You know, he was pretty good in college. He was pretty good in college.
What about Greg McElroy, man? You know,
translated that.
Mm-hmm.
What about Greg McElroy?
Yeah.
Man? He was with-
I mean,
Roll Tide.
Greg
Roll Tide.
McElroy, he didn't stay that long, did he? He wasn't there that
Nah,
long, was he?
Greg
Nah,
McElroy.
definitely
Hey,
not.
Greg McElroy went to the SEC network, man.
Yeah, he left that, and he went to. But he made a better
And
choice.
Greg,
He's a great announcer.
And look, Greg has been collecting those checks ever since. He's been
Yes,
collecting
sir.
those checks ever
Exactly.
Give
since he
me
went
my
there.
money.
Yep, he's like,
That's what he's been
Give
doing.
me my
I'm not
money.
mad at him.
hey, consistent checks too.
But you know what though? You know, reason get but back to your question about demands though. The reason so many demands because the precedent was already set. That's by your boy Tom Brady down in Tampa Bay. So he went down there. You know, he made demands. Like, I gotta have this guy. I got Gronk. I need a running back. I need this, that. I got this and that. He got brought Antonio Brown. And look what he got. He got a Super Bowl out of it. So the precedent was set. So this have been an experience of being an old man. You get a chance to kind of, you know, it's like the LeBron way and build your team. And that's what he did. And that's what he's doing.
Yeah. We'll see if he's still got enough juice in him. You know, he just won the MVP just a couple years ago. So, I mean, come on. He obviously has the talent. I mean, 39 years old. He's definitely on a decline, but he might have enough juice to just get the Jets to a Super Bowl.
Let's start with playoffs.
They've
first.
got a man, dude. They've got such an uphill battle in the AFC, man. Like if they make it to the Super Bowl, man, that would be
pretty impressive.
That would definitely be impressive because the level of difficulty that I believe it would take to get to a Super Bowl. Number one, getting out of your division. Yep. Number two, playing against other division foes in the AFC. I mean, if you get through that, hey man, I'm gonna crown you. Yeah. You make the Super Bowl, yeah, I'm gonna crown you 100% because that would definitely be impressive.
Hey, they gotta have that dog in them. Gotta have that dog in them.
Hey, breaking news, man. Everybody cares, man, but. You know, PJ Walker just signed with the Bears.
That was definitely uneventful news. That was uneventful news.
Hey, but 100%. Good for Bears, though. I mean, that's a great backup for Justin Fields, though. So.
Yeah, but who cares?
What?
Who cares? Hey, all I gotta say is, man, the Jets, they just gotta have that dog in them, man. They gotta have that dog in them. And we're gonna see what they do this season. You know, it'll be interesting. But fantasy-wise, it's gonna be tough if man. Garrett Wilson might be a good round 2 fantasy pick if Aaron Rodgers is there. If Aaron Rodgers decides to, you know, show favoritism and throw the ball to him.
Right.
Yeah. But
we'll see what Aaron Rodgers decides to do. We'll see.
Hey, and as always, I think we're gonna wrap this thing up. Joining us on this episode of the Fantasy Cookout. Hey, like and subscribe on YouTube, IG, TikTok, Twitter, all social media platforms. We're there. Spotify. We'll be posting this episode. Man, thank you guys for joining me. Hey, it's been a fun, eventful week. Hopefully, you know, we have another good week of all these different events and trades going on. Hey, man. Y'all got anything to plug?
Hey. Shout out to Alabama, man. You know, number one in the tournament, NCAA tournament. Hey, Bama all the way, man. All the way in my bracket. I'm a little biased, though. I'm a little biased.
Vaughn, you got anything to plug, man?
I mean, I'll just say, man, you know, just continue to like and subscribe. You know, Trade for Yourself podcast every Wednesday, 11 a.m. Continue to watch me. On the basketball side, you know, Auburn will also be playing 9 seed Birmingham, Alabama. So, you know, you might want to keep that in mind. You might want to keep that in mind. Yeah, 9 seed. You know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if they can make some noise. I think they'll be making a little bit of noise. I think they'll make a little bit of noise in the tournament this year.
Exactly. War down. Hey, and continue to watch out for our content. And we thank you all for listening. Peace.
Yeah.
See you guys.